Hello, and welcome to my channel. I'm Mandi, author of 10 young adult novels so far, 8 of which I was going to rewrite this year. We're on book 5. It's a disaster. Okay, we have half a book to get through in the next 2 days. When I say half a book, the original book that I've been rewriting, I'm only halfway through the original thing. So I don't know what that will translate to how big the new version will be. But we have to get through the second half of the original book. This is an insane idea. You're allowed to tell me this is insane. Look at that, 31 chapters. Ooh, solid 50. We're a solid 50,000 words into this story. Yep, it's fine. We are 78 pages through the original. You guys. 2 days from now is when I wanted to publish this book originally. It was like the entire point of everything. Rushing through all of these books, all of it, it was so that I could publish The Last Robin Hood on the same date as the very original Robin Hood. This is not going to happen, but I'm going to keep trucking along. I sent more chapters to my critique partner today because as I'm writing them, I'm passing them along and we are fingers crossing how far can we get, basically. I'm going to be writing today until I get through all 120 pages. 40 pages of the original. Who even knows how much that will be? Oof, in the other one. It's fine. It's all fine. The original book is 51. Wow, 51,000 words. It's so small, you guys. It's so small. I'm 900 words away from being the same size, basically. Let's do the math, actually, just for the fun of it. 51, 415. Crikey's. And this is actually the version that I published. If you'd been watching, if you have watched my other videos, don't ask me which one, because after November hit, I stopped like actually filming or editing or uploading videos. So they all got really confused and meshed together, and I no longer know what was happening in the last like 2.5 months. Anyway, I just made November 2.5 months. Don't question it. Math. Point being, what is the point? I don't know. I lost track of my life in November, and not because I was doing NaNoWriMo, because I really wasn't. I was just kind of like sick and existing in life. 50, 523. Okay, the answer is I'm 892 words away from being the exact size of the old one. What I was trying to say is I was writing off of the wrong old version originally, but I fixed that. We've moved on. Oof. Okay. We got this. We are this close to killing off the main character death that happens in all of the books. Which, you know, if you've watched all the other videos or read my books previously, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But sometimes I try not to spoil things. So if this is your first time here, you don't know what I'm talking about. The likelihood that this is your first video and that you don't know what I'm talking about is very slim, but you don't know. Anyway, someone's gonna die very, very soon. Like, literally, that is the next scene that I have to write, is killing someone. Yay! And then Lucy gets to join the fun. It's gonna be a ball. Yeah. 78. You guys, I've got like 42 pages that I have to, oh lordy. Here's my plan, which will not happen, but here's my plan. get through all of this rewriting today. Tomorrow, go through all of my critique partners' comments and edits and yada yada. My sister, the English major, is also reading the book. It's also the end of the semester and she's a very busy woman. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, point is I have a couple of eyes on it already. Not as in like, I'm not giving my critique partner an entire book and being like, read this in 2 days. She's already read what I've written. I just have to write the rest of it. Anyway, and I already warned her that I'm trying to write the rest of it like that. So she's prepared for this excitement. Anyway, point is, finish writing tonight. Edits tomorrow, the 8th. Publish on the 9th. I do have a live stream on the 9th, which we're trucking along with, so get excited about that. Ugh. I just, don't know what to say about this. I've been sick. It's not entirely my fault. The last, like, 2 weeks, I've been sick and dead and not able to, like, actually do anything. Right towards the end of NaNoWriMo, I got sick, and then I've just been sick. Technically speaking, I'm still sick. I'm just less sick. So I'm using all of my limited energy to do this. Perfectly healthy. Anyway, yes, I'm just rambling at this point. We're gonna go as far as we can go. Hi. So it's the 9th, technically the day that I wanted to publish the book. I did finish going through the old version of the book. The new version of the book is sitting around 73,000 words. But also I haven't gone through my critique partner's edits, or my sister's edits, or done my own edits. So I am going to read through it today, as far as that goes, working through all of the grammar and spelling and whatnot that people have found that is incorrect. And I'll format the novel. I might be able to get the ebook out tonight. That's what we're shooting for. We'll see what happens. I do have the live stream tonight. But apart from that, yeah, I'll be working on the book and trying to get it ready for publication. We'll see what happens. I am, next year sometime, I am doing another edit pass over all 5 of the books, more professionally. And, yeah, polishing up a little bit. Hopefully, honestly, they won't be too bad. But I did kind of, I rushed this process. We all know that I did, so here we are. But yeah, we might actually get the ebook published today. Wild. What do you think you're doing? Huh? We have to light a candle. And also catch my breath. Whew. Yeah, you're gonna want to back up. You are a fire hazard. Scooch. No, don't like that. Scooch. Thank you. Don't get too close to this. Your mother will not be happy if I burn you. Stop it. You don't want to play with fire. I mean, it's fun, but you don't want to do it. Okay, still working on editing, going through the edits of Critique Partner and Sister, and such like. It is formatted, there it is, in the document now. So, basically, I just have to go through all the editing that I want to do, and then upload it. So, that will be my plan after the live stream. I have about 30 minutes right now that I'll keep working on it, and then I have the live stream, and then we'll work on it some more, and then we'll upload it. We'll be able to hit the publish button on December 9th, which I'm going to count. But when the links go live, will probably be like the 10th, 11th, 12th, I don't know. But yeah. We're rolling with it. Here we are. It's actually the smallest book, 73,500 words. I don't know if that's because I was rushing through it or because it's just a smaller story. The original book was 50K, so it did not double in size. But also there's not a lot in the original book, so obviously there's more word count wise than in like the original Lucy's Legend, which was only 42. But book 1, which is now called The Legend of the Thief, spans the entire story. There's like 10 years of nonsense happening there. And there's a lot of different characters, and you're following the complete story in book 1. And in Guy's book, book 5, you're only following Guy, and he doesn't interact with 90% of the other characters. So like with Dusty's book, I was able to create scenes specifically for Dusty, like interacting with Will or with Much or whatever, that weren't A, in the original book, or B, in any of the other books, because Dusty interacts with all of these people. There's like 15 people hanging out together in all of the other books, but in Guy's book, you're only on his side of things, so he's hanging out with Andrew, his best friend, and the sheriff, and that's basically it. He courts Marion, he hangs out with Lucy, but like after, spoilers, after Marion dies, he basically only hangs out with the sheriff and Lucy, and then runs around town like punching people for no reason. Like there's not a lot going on. So there are a few Lucy scenes that aren't in Lucy's book, and there's obviously a lot of interaction with Andrew that's not in any other book. But that one relationship is basically the only thing holding the entire second half of the story. Because Guy's not doing anything. He doesn't hang out with the gang. He's on the opposite side of this rebellion. So like, yeah, I guess what I'm saying is I was struggling to add scenes because there's nothing there. Like, I can add scenes of him being ruthless, which I did do, but then after he starts to be a good guy, like, his only scenes are like when he's relaying information to Andrew to send to the gang, but he's not actually interacting with the gang, and you can only have so many, like, go tell the gang this Andrew scenes before it becomes redundant and stupid. So, basically, I'm not surprised that it's the smallest book, is what I'm getting at, because they're just, while I did add some things that obviously aren't in the original, I added 20,000 words, almost 25,000 words, there wasn't a lot to add. So, even if I had more time, I don't think this book would grow that much. This was just the nature of Guy's story, and here we are. I'm wasting all of the time that I have to do some more editing, talking to the camera, so we're gonna stop. Look at that face. Look at that face. The stream is over. I'm on page 10, editing-wise. That's what I got done before the stream. So, sorry, that light was in my face. Anyway, yes, I have 340 pages to get through. Get excited. My critique partner who was on the stream is actually rushing to finish the last like 15 chapters as well. So we'll see. It's 8 o'clock at night right now. As long as we hit the publish button by midnight, I will be satisfied. I no longer care when the links go live. Have snacks, have words, have moral support. I am calling that the end of this video. I think this was vlog 43. Things got real convoluted because in November I was filming a little bit sporadically, but I wasn't consistently filming, and I definitely wasn't editing and uploading YouTube videos, so everything just started to blur and mix together, and it all got very weird. But I think this was vlog 43. We've kind of successfully published all of the Robin Hood books. The last one isn't live yet, but there's nothing else I can do with it until it goes live, so there's that. Yeah, that's basically the end. So now we have the Dystopian trilogy. We're moving on to book 6 of 8. Guys, All I'm saying is, we're on book 6. I'm not gonna get to all 8, but I'm feeling pretty good about life. Anyway, yeah, so the next vlog will be me reading over Isolated, the first book in my dystopian trilogy, and figuring out what I'm going to do with it. Yeah, that's gonna be a hot mess. But anyway, my Robin Hood books are in the description. Ebook and paperback distributors. Go check them out if you would like to. I'd like it if you would. Put a lot of effort and chaos into that this year. And I'll see you in the next video.